Finally, the UFC is back with UFC 324, the first pay-per-view of the Paramount era, and it's going to be exciting as we have the interim lightweight championship match between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. Paddy's obviously the favorite, but what if I tell you that it's closer than you think? Cue the intro.
Look at me. I want you to fire me. You fucking mark!
First off, I want to say get well soon to Cameron Smotherman, as during the weigh-in he did pass out after they did calculate his weight, and it was actually a scary sight to see. It was definitely hard to watch. Hopefully he gets well soon. The fight is obviously canceled, so hopefully he gets well soon. Now we have to talk about Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. It's obvious that everybody has Paddy as their favorite to win, and it makes a whole bunch of sense. He's young, he's very entertaining, and everybody loves Paddy and they want to see him succeed and him hold championships. He's just really good at what he does, and people feel like it's finally his time to win some gold, which makes sense. Even though this is an interim title, it makes complete sense as to why they want him to win. But people are really sleeping on Justin Gaethje. Like, it's a thing where they're like, oh, because he's 37, oh, he's on status, he's not going to be able to keep up with Paddy. And I feel like that's not a fair assessment. Yes, he's 37, but he still got some pop in him. Like, let's not pretend that he's not a good boxer. He has hands. So, I mean, you making him the underdog, you're just pretending as if Justin Gaethje has not been one of the best UFC fighters of all time. It's just like, you can't count him out just because he's a lot older than Paddy and he's not as fast as Paddy. So it's just like, hey, maybe Justin Gaethje has a chance. We all know that Paddy has great ground game and his submissions are lethal. So obviously if Justin gets down to that level, it might be over for him. But Justin has really good takedown defense, so one slip up, it could be over for Paddy. So let's not pretend that's not a thing. But I think the biggest way of Paddy losing is Paddy himself. Let's be real. This is a big moment for Paddy. He wants this bad. He wants to be champion finally. And obviously he wants that big match with Ilia Topuria. So he does have to win this. And on top of that, he would love to throw it in Armin's face that he won a championship before him, and he would be able to laugh at his face because that's what he likes to do. He likes to troll Armin. So he would love for that to happen. So it makes sense as to why this could be a situation where Paddy could be his own worst enemy. With all that in his head, he would try to prove some dominance so he can immediately try to check out Justin, swing for the fences and try to connect as fast as he can just to prove that he's that good. But immediately Justin could take advantage of that by letting him gas himself out, because the thrill of Paddy trying to knock him out first round can be the problem, and Justin can immediately just let him gas himself out and then go for the kill. We've seen this happen a lot. A confident fighter wants to prove that they are the best, so they're going to immediately try to go for the knockout. But as soon as they do that, they get so tired to the point where the person will take advantage and they wind up losing. That can be the same thing for Paddy. He can put himself in a position where he wants to win this so bad, prove that he's the best to the point where he can gas himself out and Justin can immediately take advantage. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Paddy doesn't have the stamina. He can immediately go for a submission and win this, but let's not pretend like Justin isn't a good fighter. I think everybody keeps thinking of him in his age when you could just really be focusing on him just sitting there watching Paddy try to go for everything. So that could be an issue. But honestly, do I think Justin's winning? No, but I would be impressed if he goes all the way to a decision. I could see it happening and I would respect that. But obviously, everybody feels like this is Paddy's time. And it would make sense for Paddy to win because we can't get that Topuria match if he loses. It's a big money fight and they would love for that fight to happen, but you can't book it if Patty loses, because then you'll look pretty stupid and it just feels like you're just giving Patty everything and they'll call him an industry plant as usual. So you can't do that. And then he would also want that Armin fight. So it'd be best for Patty to win. Hopefully he does, for the sake of just the excitement of him and Armin and then him and Ilya Poirier. It just seems like a whole bunch of stuff happening. But I think everybody needs to stop pretending as if Patty is unbeatable and that Justin Gaethje doesn't have a chance at all of taking out Patty and becoming interim lightweight champion. It could be a situation. Trust me, the last thing Patty wants is for Armin to start trolling him on social media, including Ilya as well. So this is the best opportunity for Patty. It's just hopefully he doesn't gas himself out, but we'll see what happens because this is going to be an exciting fight. I think people need to start getting on board with this. Hopefully we see a close fight. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen tonight, and I'll see you in my next video. Once again, this has been Nez Reacts, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you guys.
You better rock your body now, everybody.